All the same, Sha, a big congratulations to Burna Boy as he takes delivery of his new Lamborghini Revuelto that is worth over 1.6 billion naira. That is something a lot of people are now celebrating. But I hope say this guy, they make financial mistake because if you are competing with Davido on this, I think you are making a big mistake. I will explain this because a lot of people will come comment section. They say Burna Boy get money and go fit buy this thing. Nobody is stopping Burna Boy from buying all those things. But while doing all those things, make sure that you are making adequate investment for the future that will help you to sustain that life. That is something you got to understand. Because when you look at billionaires right now, I'm talking about billionaires in dollars, like $10, like Dangote, like Adeleke, and a lot of others. They built their wealth before starting off a life of luxury. That is something you got to understand about that. And that is the difference between Burna Boy and a lot of others. So now I need to actually make you to understand that there is a big difference between Burna Boy and Davido. So I will explain this in this particular video, but a lot of people are saying that these guys are really, really competing with themselves, and I will make you to understand something. Davido actually bought a Lamborghini Revuelto towards his own wedding, and now Burna Boy is buying another color for himself. This is coming in after a few months of buying a McLaren. That is something I got to understand about all of this. Before we dive into the story, I want to say thank you guys for always coming out, watching my videos, and thank you for the love so far, sharing my videos across social media platforms and being a part of this daily conversation, and also those people that comment with their sense and a kind of humbly. I love you guys, but somehow some people are always, trying to spike some people in the comment section. You should actually take yourself away from that. You should not really insult anybody while commenting. Guys, what is really happening in the music industry? I think, I'll blame Burna Boy, Davido, and Whiskey, and a lot of people in the music industry because these guys have actually one way or the other glorified confraternity, cultism. That is something I got to blame them for. Look at what this person said. He said, Aye confraternity runs the Nigerian music industry. Davido, Burna Boy, Shea Vibes, Zlatan, Ibile, Jay, and Kubanachi Priest are all Egede men. So how can you now say cultism is a bad thing? See where it's leading us to right now. A lot of people are now accepting that cultism is the new lifestyle, if you want to become successful in the music industry. So I think our music have actually tilted to that direction. When you check the lives of Burna, the lives of Davido, the lives of Kubanachi Priest, and a lot of others, based on their open involvement and promoting these things and making it look so beautiful to a lot of young people out there. Most of these young people, when they join this thing, most of them, they actually join and in the end ruin their lives and the lives of other persons in it. By fighting themselves. We know the issue in Edo State and other parts of the state. That is something I got to say. But I have to blame these music artists. They should find a positive way to promote, better things. Because when they promote better things, it will be really, really good for us all. Moralism should be promoted. When you check the female artists in Nigeria right now, what most of them are promoting is nudity and sexualizing themselves and all those kind of things. That is something I don't really like about the female artists. But the male artists, most of them are promoting cultism. I think we have to take away ourselves from these things. So what are your own takes about this? I want you to put your own comments in the comment section. So let's listen to this guy waiting to talk.
Now we get champion. Now we get celebrity. Davido na get the man. Burna Boy na get the man. Barry na get the man. Kubanachi Priest na get the man. Funny bros, all the art comedy na get the man. Tell me, lighter na get a man, bros. No na dimension. Shay vibe na get a man. In the music industry, if you talk about Nollywood, Zubi na get a man. King Kong na get a man. Oshasho Didi na get a man, bros. MPM to the world. Now we conquer them. What they solve? They gonna make give them chance. Zlatan they game. They plenty now. Don't even forget. They plenty. Timaya na get a man. Then you call it also MPN about him. You thought that fire your papa, your generation. Now no go die well.
When I listen to these people sometimes, in the street or anywhere, this is how they picture it. They picture it with some element of beauty that when they join this thing, their life is going to be beautiful. But people where they inside already, where they feel them, some people want come out, but not let them come out. This life is all about, using your head, using your wisdom. But the way they are promoting these things, I think we need to actually cut down on the promotion of those things. We should focus on promoting moralities. We should focus on promoting, kind of better things than all of this. That is something I got to say about this. What are your own takes about this whole thing? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a take on what you feel. Burna Boy, a big congratulations to Burna Boy as he takes his the delivery of his Lamborghini Revuelto, 2025, 1.6 to 1.5 billion naira. That is actually massive. A lot of people are now talking about it, and this is really interesting. But some people they say, you know what? He is in a competition with Davido. That is what some people are now saying. If Burna Boy they do this thing based on competition instead of him to focus on building a generational wealth, just like the Dangotes, just like the Jim Ovias, just like Tony Elumelus and a lot of others, that is, he is making mistake. The Adelekes, they've actually built a generational wealth that their grandchildren not go broke. That is something you guys need to understand about all of this. So now some people are saying that he wants to be like Davido. So sad. Man, if Burna Boy is really doing that because of a snob appeal and all those kind of things just to compete with Davido, I think he's making a big mistake. You know what? If Davido becomes broke today, not get money, Davido go still dey use private jet. He go still dey fly private jet. They live those kind of super high life. That is something you got to understand because in Papa don't really invest for him. In Papa don't really invest in his name. Remember that Davido is a board member. That is actually not their own Pacific Holdings. And Pacific Holdings is worth over 1.7 or about or $1 billion. That is something you guys need to understand. They just completed their fourth power plant in Nigeria, which is about $2 billion, and that is really massive. So competing with somebody like that, because in the name of music, you are making a mistake. They just acquired their third private jet. So you need not compete. Instead of you to compete, just focus like the lives of Mr. Easy. Start building wealth. Start building your life, your future life, because you know where they come from. You understand? If Burna Boy broke today, his family cannot actually revive. Now he carrying a family now. So if Davido broke today, Davido, somebody go fit give, in Papa go fit still give him like $2 million, make you stay establish himself. That is the difference between you and this guy. Our people they talk and say, now tongue, you take they count the teeth wey dey your mouth. So that you go now understand, say, this guy na privileged person. Me not be privileged person. Now me just dey try to build my own life, and the life of my family. So I need not compete with this person. So I need to start building this thing. Nobody is trying to condemn, because at least you go get lavish cars and all those kind of things, but have it at the back of your mind and at one part of your sense that whether you like it or not, you will not remain on top like Burna Boy forever. So That is what it is. So you got to build wealth for yourself to be able to sustain that kind of standard which you set for yourself. Because from the first day, a lot of people don't talk am. From the first day, Davido has always used private jets. From the first day when he entered music industry, he don dey use private jet. Till today, he's still using private jet. And now his father made him a board member at Pacific Holdings at Inc. in the year 2020 or so. He became a board member. And Pacific Holdings is worth billions of dollars. That is something you guys need to understand. So don't really compete with these kind of persons. Instead, focus on building a better life for yourself. Because the days where Adeleke them, they young, Dangote them, they young, they were not using their money to buy cars. These guys were really building and seeing the future from there. That is the difference between you and Davido right now. So a lot of people may take it twisted, but that is the honest truth. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms.